Thank you. Y'all are so kind. Good evening, and welcome to the 2025 SMU Hilltop Excellence Awards program presented by the Division of Student Affairs. My name is Casey Majay, and I have the pleasure of serving as SMU's Senior Vice President for Student Affairs. At this time, I'd like to ask everyone in the audience to please take a moment to silence your phones. Notice I didn't ask you to put them away. I just asked you to silence your phones. I want to encourage you to take photos throughout the course of tonight's program. So seriously, take your phones out, make sure that they're silent, because if somebody's phone rings, we're going to talk about you. All right, thank you very much. On behalf of the Division of Student Affairs, I welcome you to our Hilltop Excellence Awards program. Tonight, we honor students, faculty, and staff who have served our SMU community with excellence. Each year, the Division of Student Affairs receives dozens of nominations to honor outstanding contributions to SMU. The selection process is extremely competitive, and we know that a nomination for many of tonight's awards is a significant achievement. At this time, I'm going to ask for your assistance as we bring our nominees into the space. So I need you to get energized, all right? Let's show them a lot of love. Let's welcome our 2025 award nominees. Great. Now, I'd like to take a moment to introduce two special students who were selected to assist us this evening. I'd like to first introduce Matthew Medina, who will serve as our stage manager for the evening, and our junior honoree selected as the Hilltop Excellence Award MC, Duncan Yazzo.
Thank you, Dr. Majay. And on behalf of the students of SMU, we appreciate your continued service to the division and the university. Good evening, and once again, welcome to the 2025 SMU Hilltop Excellence Awards program. I'm honored to be a part of this evening's event and happy to welcome you all here. Tonight, I take great pleasure in being your host and MC as we gather to recognize students, staff, and faculty for their outstanding service to and participation in the SMU community. The awards presented this evening play an important role in the life and history of Southern Methodist University. You will hear familiar names as several awards are given in memory of our greatest leaders at SMU. We will also celebrate two of the most distinguished awards at SMU, the Presidential Awards of Excellence and the M Award. We begin tonight's program with fellow SMU student Emma Kate Bates to deliver tonight's invocation.
Good evening, y'all. Let's pray. Dear God, thank you for this day and for who you are. What a privilege it is to become before you in prayer and to know that the Lord of the universe would humble himself to listen. I stand before you today in gratitude for the immeasurable grace you have bestowed upon every person in this room. I pray that each of us would not take it for granted, but that you'd fill us with gratitude for the finished work on the cross. Lord, I know we have all entered this space with something or another weighing on us. I'm comforted in knowing that you intimately know the hearts and souls of each of us. I pray that your Spirit would cover whatever baggage we have walked into this event carrying. I pray for all the individuals who assisted in putting on the Hilltop Awards. I praise you for their willingness and their hard work that has allowed us all to gather here today. I pray your peace over each person responsible for helping this evening run smoothly. Lord, I also specifically lift up the individuals that we have gathered here to celebrate. Thank you for the ways you've blessed them with the unique and bountiful gifts that give us a reason to honor them. In the midst of all this well-deserved recognition, I pray that all of it would be ultimately only for your glory. I also pray for the SMU community at large. Thank you that we all get to be small pieces of such a wonderful place. Protect our campus from the belief that we already have all that we need, and remind us instead that we are so desperately in need of more of you. We need you and we love you, Lord. All in your name, amen.
Thank you, Emma Kate. At this time, I would like to welcome our student body president, Michael Castle, to present the State of the University Address. This yearly tradition is one that we all look forward to as a time to reflect on the many contributions and changes that have taken place throughout the year. Welcome, Michael.
Guys, this is fun. This is really cool. Thank you guys for having me. It's an incredible opportunity to speak to such amazing individuals that I've had the privilege of going through SMU with. So without further ado, I'll kind of get into it here. But good evening, my name is Michael Castle, and I've had the privilege of serving as the 111th student body president of SMU. It's especially a humbling honor to stand here tonight in a room full of the most accomplished, driven, and inspiring students on campus, something that will become even more evident as we move into the awards portion of the evening. Tonight I get to do something really awesome. I get to reflect on what we've accomplished together over the past year, and more importantly, shine a light on the accomplishments of the students who've made it possible. But before we hand out the awards, I want to take a moment to appreciate the bigger picture. This year has been one of the rare moments that makes you stop and realize that you're truly part of something special. From earning R1 research status to Ford Stadium becoming one of the most electric college football atmospheres in the country, the Hilltop hasn't just grown, it has come alive. And I like to think it all started with what had to be a very, very expensive YouTube video titled SMU is Coming, which featured Mustangs galloping out of the Atlantic Ocean onto perfectly white sandy beaches. I know I found it truly inspiring. And also, if anyone knows how they got the horses to do that, I'm still looking for the answers. But tonight I have the privilege of telling not that story, though I am really curious, but our story, how far we've come and where we're headed next. In 2024, we entered the national spotlight in ways we've never seen before. Our move to the Atlantic Coast Conference wasn't just a leap in athletics, it was a leap in spirit. What used to be one of the quietest student sections in college football, as I remember it my freshman year, to making headlines in the Dallas Morning News for being one of the loudest, rowdiest, and most energized in the nation, for better or worse, Dr. May J. Part of that energy might be fueled by the occasional beer showering rain from the upper deck, but apparently that's the price of greatness. But the elevation wasn't just athletic. This year, SMU was officially recognized as an R1 research institution, the highest classification for research activity in the country. That's not just a win for our university's reputation, it's a win for every student, faculty member, and alum who believes in the power of Mustang innovation. SMU isn't just keeping pace, we're truly setting it. And speaking of upgrades, let me tell you, the opening of the new Cox School of Business and Weber End Zone Complex has redefined the student experience at SMU. As someone who once survived on freshman year on dining hall omelets, I nearly fell out of my chair when I sat down with some athletes for lunch at Weber and was served a fresh tuna poke bowl. But beyond the poke bowls in progress, this has been a year of incredible student-driven impact led by your Student Senate. I got to plug it in there, it's part of my thing. So this year, the 111th Student Senate reviewed, debated, and voted on 25 pieces of legislation. For reference, that is 44% more than our average over the last 5 years. From increasing transparency in our budgeting process through the Tangier Budget Act, our chamber worked hard and met the moment. We allocated over $1 million in annual budgets to student organizations, awarded $70,000 in scholarships to 21 deserving students, safely invested over $800,000 from our investment fund, and distributed $170,000 in support to Rotunda Scholars and first-gen Pell eligible students. We also welcomed 37 new organizations to campus, met with 64 organizations through the newly established Outreach Committee, launched 3 school-wide newsletters, and upped our Instagram engagement by 15%. To my fellow senators, you didn't just show up, you showed out. We had over 180 committee and council meetings, over 25 chamber meetings, completed over 100 engagement hours, and even survived another full university election, everyone's favorite time of year. If that doesn't show commitment to the SMU student body, I don't know what does. And finally, according to SMU 360, there were over 2,000 student-led events and meetings on campus, reflecting the vibrant and engaged community we're so proud to be a part of. That included long-standing traditions such as Celebration of Lights and Homecoming, as well as exciting new additions like the Stephen Sanchez concert this fall. We also saw an incredible outpouring of generosity through countless philanthropy events, including the SMU Big Event and numerous fraternity and sorority life initiatives, which collectively raised hundreds of thousands of dollars for charities across the country and contributed thousands of hours of student service. But the story of this year isn't just told in numbers. It's in the energy on campus. It's in the packed football stands. It's in the conversations happening around Hughes Trigg. And it's in the innovation research coming out of our campus. It's in the idea that being a Mustang right now means being part of something electric, something evolving, and something real. This year was not perfect, and it wasn't always easy, but it was ambitious, relentless, and filled with all of the qualities of a true SMU Mustang. So tonight I'll leave you with this. SMU is rising because of its people, because of you. This year has been a testament to what happens when students, faculty, staff, and alumni work together with a shared vision for excellence. To our administration, thank you for your partnership and belief in student voices. To my fellow students, thank you for showing up, speaking out, and pushing each other to be better every day. To the incredible team of senators I've worked with this year, it has been the true honor of my lifetime. And finally, to our president of 30 years, thank you for your visionary, inspiring, and forward-thinking leadership over your 3 decades of service. Our time on the Hilltop would not have been the same without the 26 years of progress and innovation you spearheaded before we ever stepped foot on campus. The state of our university is strong because the Mustang spirit is stronger than ever. Pony up and someone tell SMU Athletics SMU is already here. Sorry, very quickly, I want to take a moment to recognize these awards have already been given out on behalf of the 111th Student Senate. But the 111th Student Senate Outstanding Trustee of the Year Award went to Philip Wise. The Outstanding Administrator of the Year went to Dr. Michael Heitz. The Willis M. Tate Award for Outstanding Faculty of the Year went to Dr. Rick Halprin. And the Outstanding Staff of the Year went to Dr. Ben Zogi. I want to thank these 4 individuals for everything they've done for the student body. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Michael. We would now like to recognize some very important people who helped to make SMU the premier institution that it is today. Please hold your applause until all the names have been read. Dr. R. Gerald Turner, University President. Dr. Elizabeth Laboa, Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs. Chris Regis, Senior Vice President for Business and Finance and Chief Financial Officer. Dr. Casey Majay, Senior Vice President for Student Affairs. Sam Holland, Alger H. Meadows Dean and Professor of Music. Dr. Robin Poston, Dean of the Moody School of Graduate and Advanced Studies and Associate Provost for Graduate Education. We also welcome, many other faculty, staff, and administrators with us this evening. If you are able, please stand or wave so that you may be recognized. All right. As we begin with the presentation of awards, we ask that presenters and recipients enter here to our left. If you are a recipient, please begin making your way to the stage once your name is announced. We begin tonight's ceremony with the Dr. James E. Caswell Award, affectionately known as the Caswell Award for former Vice President for Student Affairs, Dr. James Caswell, for his many years of service to residence life. Here to present the Dr. James E. Caswell Award is Jackie Caswell-Wallace and the Dean of Residence Life, Dr. Aramis Watson. Please welcome them to the stage.
On behalf of the Caswell family, the recipient of this year's James E. Caswell Award is Benji Amora Jibby. Words used to describe Benji are genuinely kind, dedicated, resilient, and caring. As a transfer student, he hit the ground running and quickly became an integral part of SMU, immersing himself in campus life and leaving an indelible mark. In his first semester on campus, he ran for president of the McIlvaney Commons Council and won. He was an engaged and dependable president throughout the year. The following year, he served as the UDH Council President, and this year has returned to McIlvaney as an RA, where he continues to build community. This relish leader has poured his heart into everything he does, making a lasting impact on both his peers and the campus community. His warmth and dedication to his residents have made a profound impact, and his ability to build community is unparalleled. His achievements in such a brief time are nothing short of remarkable. He embodies the best of the SMU spirit. As one of his nominators wrote, he is simply a good person. He leads humbly, he cares about others, and does not expect recognition. While he may not expect it, his recognition is much deserved. Benji
At this time, the staff supporting our fraternity and sorority communities on campus would like to honor the 2025 recipients of the A. Kenneth Pye Outstanding Greek Leader Awards. Here to present the awards are Ashley Fitzpatrick, Director of Fraternity and Sorority Life, and Chloe Corey, Assistant Director of Fraternity and Sorority Life.
We are so pleased to be here tonight to present the A. Kenneth Pye Awards. The first recipient of the A. Kenneth Pye Award is Ava Knudsen. Ava is a double major in Operations Research Management and Data Science with a minor in Business Administration. She most recently served as the president of Delta Gamma, but has previously served her chapter and council as the vice president of programming for DG and as a junior delegate with the Panhellenic Council. Ava has provided her chapter, the Panhellenic Council, and Greek community with strong leadership and thoughtful guidance during her tenure. Congratulations to Ava Knudsen of Delta Gamma Fraternity. Our second recipient of the Pi Award is Demondre Lynn. Demondre is a senior majoring in mathematics with a minor in educational studies. Demondre has served the FSL community as both the president of his own chapter and of the National Pan-Hellenic Council. In addition to these roles, he has previously served the SMU student body as a coordinator in the Connect mentorship program and has held the role of president for both the Association of Black Students and the Black Unity Forum. We look forward to seeing all that Demondre will accomplish post-grad. Congratulations to Demondre Lynn of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. The next recipient of the A. Kenneth Pi Award is Jackson Gordon. Jackson is a senior double majoring in economics with financial applications in Spanish with 2 minors, business and advertising. Jackson recently served IFC as the council president and former vice president of recruitment. He has previously served his chapter as the risk reduction chairman and ethics chairman. Outside of SMU, Jackson served the North American Interfraternity Conference on a national IFC committee and recently won IFC President of the Year from the NIC. We are grateful for all of Jackson's contributions to the community. Congratulations to Jackson Gordon of Sigma Nu.
Our next recipient of the Pi Award is Kaylee Hernandez. Kaylee's a senior majoring in psychology with minors in both Spanish and neuroscience. Kaylee has served the Greek community through the positions of VP Recruitment and VP Operations for her individual organization and as a 2-term president for the Multicultural Greek Council. Kaylee has exemplified the values of the fraternity sorority community and has been instrumental in helping her council grow. Kaylee couldn't be here tonight, but we want to celebrate her anyway. Our next recipient of the Pi Award is Madeline McGrew. Madeline is a senior majoring in marketing with a minor in Spanish. She has served her chapter as the Sisterhood Chair and previous Spirit Team member. She recently finished her term as Pan-Hellenic President, helping onboard both a new sorority and assisting the community in the change in recruitment timing. Outside of Greek life, Madeline serves SMU as a student ambassador and Delta Sigma Pi business fraternity member. We're grateful for Madeline's contributions to the SMU and FSL communities. Congrats to Madeline McGrew of Chi Omega Fraternity. Our final recipient of the A. Kenneth Pi Award is McLean Morton. McLean is a senior majoring in finance with a minor in art history. He served his chapter as awards chair, risk manager, and most recently as president. During his tenure, McLean was an exemplary leader, taking advantage of every FSL leadership education opportunity available and guiding his peers in thoughtful dialogue around challenging topics. Congratulations to McLean Morton of Phi Delta Theta Fraternity. These 6 students exemplify the best of SMU fraternity and sorority, balancing scholarship, community, and campus involvement, and a personal commitment to the fraternity and sorority ideals. We ask the recipients to please stay after the ceremony for a group photo. Please help me congratulate these 6 outstanding leaders once more.
Our next award is named in honor of Sherry Mooney, which recognizes and honors students who are committed to the Christian faith as reflected in service. Here to present the Sherry Mooney Memorial Recognition Awards are the Reverend Lisa Garvin, Chaplain and Minister to the University, and Caleb Loomis, Associate Chaplain to the University.
Thank you, Duncan. On behalf of the Office of the Chaplain in Religious Life, we are delighted to present this year's Sherry Mooney Memorial Recognition Award to 3 outstanding students, Helena Allure, Andrew Horton, and Zoe Mukundi. I believe 2 of our recipients were unable to be here tonight, but we still want to honor them along with Andrew this evening. During her time on the Hilltop, Helena Allure has been involved in the Baptist Student Ministry, Watermark College Ministry, and Daughters of Our Living Lord and Savior, as well as a faith and learning scholar. She has been a consistent source of support for those in need. Her nominator noted that Helena's engagement across the academic, residential, and organizational spaces is marked by her desire to connect deeply with others, help individuals find community at SMU, and foster a sense of belonging to the overall student body. Thank you, Helena, for offering Christ's love on the Hilltop. According to his nominator, Andrew Horton exemplifies the essence of the Sherry Mooney Memorial Award for his deep commitment to living out his Christian faith within the SMU community. In his role as an RA, Andrew supports others in their faith journeys by fostering multi-faith conversations and cultivating an inclusive environment where all can thrive. He leads with love and joy, builds authentic relationships, and encourages others in their spiritual growth through community. Thank you, Andrew, for your life of service, intentionality, and unwavering faith that reflect the values of this award. And finally, Zoe Mukundi, according to her nominator, is a leader of leaders. She loves her fellow students well, going out of her way to care for her peers. She crosses cultural and faith context to love her neighbor. She has a discerning and prayerful spirit and brings a smile and deep joy wherever she goes. She shares the good news of Jesus with everyone she meets and carries the gospel to the ends of the earth. Thank you, Zoe, for the spirit of love and discernment you radiate on campus and beyond. Please join me in congratulating all 3 of our recipients, Zoe, Andrew, and Helena.
That is an RA sweep, folks. All resident assistants on this campus. All right. It is now time to present a series of Campus Life Awards. We will begin with the Avella Win Hay Award. To present this award, we welcome to the stage Dr. Mindy Sutton, Associate Vice President for Student Affairs and Dean of Students.
All right, thank you. I'm so pleased to be here this evening to present the Avella Win Hay Award to Meredith Hughes. Meredith will graduate this spring with a degree in chemistry and minors in art history and classical studies. During her time at SMU, she was inducted into Phi Beta Kappa and the Eta Sigma Phi Classical Studies Honor Society. Meredith's list of accomplishments is lengthy and impressive, including her role as a research assistant for the U.S. Department of Energy's Nuclear Chemistry Summer School, serving as a board fellow for eQuest Equine Therapy and as a Genesis Young Leader board member for the Genesis Women's Shelter, and holding the SMU Student Foundation Homecoming Chair position. Meredith's nominator summarized her in this way. Meredith is an exceptionally driven and humble student whose accomplishments reflect a deep commitment to both academic excellence and community service. They went on to write, Meredith's dedication to effecting positive change is rooted in a deep sense of humility, and she consistently gives her best effort in every role. Meredith's reliability, problem-solving ability, and unwavering work ethic make her an exemplary student and leader. She embodies the values of excellence and integrity that define our campus. What a resounding endorsement. Congratulations to Meredith, winner of this year's Avella Winhay Award.
We follow with the John L. Freehafer Awards, presented by Sean Murphy, Director for Student Center and Activities, and Chyanti Williams, Coordinator of Student Activities.
Good evening. It is our pleasure to present the 2025 John L. Freehafer Memorial Awards. Our first Freehafer Award honors Jasmine Darjan. A sophomore double majoring in business administration and psychology and minoring in Spanish. Jasmine has recently been called the face of SMU because everywhere you look, there she is. Her involvement as an SMU ambassador and orientation leader welcomed prospective and incoming students to campus, and her work on Student Senate and Student Foundation support endeavors and events that bring the campus together and provide meaningful support to all who need it, truly existing at the heart of many important decisions concerning the student body, one nominator shared. Her efforts as a research assistant only serve to bolster her contributions to the broader SMU community and show that she constantly aims to give herself for the betterment of others. Congratulations, Jasmine. Our next distinguished recipient of the Freehafer Award is Zoe Hess. A junior majoring in business management and a minor in psychology. Zoe's involvement has centered around service to others, and this was exemplified during her time as marketing chair for the big event and the Student Senate Scholarship Chair, through which she revitalized outreach, application, and interview steps to ensure equitable access across the student body. Additionally, her leadership and academic work was so impressive that she was selected to be the only student on the search committee for the Dean of the Cox School of Business. Zoe was aptly described as a remarkable leader who continues to elevate the SMU community with her dedication, intellect, and service. Congratulations, Zoe. Next, we honor Tyler Welsh. A sophomore with majors in sports management and sports journalism. Tyler's nominator called him as one of the most poised students I know, and someone who has shown immense amount of dedication to the SMU student body by his eagerness to make SMU a home for all Mustangs. This starts in the Bose Residential Commons, where he is the vice president of ZEAL and continues with involvement in Student Foundation, in which he serves as the homecoming chair. He takes this welcoming attitude further through efforts as an orientation leader, a worker in the Heggie Family Career Development Center, and vice president of the Sports Business Society. He has been called wise beyond his years and always willing to assist. Truly an embodiment of qualities that deserve this award. Congratulations, Tyler.
Our next dynamic Freehafer recipient is Megan Watson. She is a junior double majoring. She is a junior double majoring in public relations and strategic communications and corporate communications and public affairs, as well as minoring in history. Her nominator shared that Megan demonstrates a strong commitment to student life, leadership, and governance through various impactful roles. These include resident assistant, peer advisor in the study abroad office, Crane Emerging Leaders Facilitator, speech and debate club, and editor of Hilltop, SMU's honors program's student publication. Throughout her dedication to all of these areas and the people involved in them, Megan was a caring and compassionate leader, effectively guiding fellow students through complex processes and showcasing her organizational and communication skills. Congratulations, Megan. Our next Free Hafer Award recipient is sophomore Tatum Morris. She is majoring in business analytics and minoring in markets and culture. Tatum exemplifies what it means to be kind and to create a lasting impact. Her enthusiastic administration of Student Foundation's Family Weekend was a flawless example of integral community building, and her efforts in Student Senate's House of Representatives brought together student leaders from over 50 organizations to foster meaningful relationships. Her leadership in these student organizations, as well as Chi Omega and the Campus Services Advisory Board, demonstrate her commitment to the greater good. One of her nominators specifically praised her work, sharing that she is a once-in-a-generation leader whose passion, work ethic, and commitment to the student experience make her truly irreplaceable. Congratulations, Tatum. Our final Free Hafer Award honors a name you may have already heard once tonight, Benji Omaregbe. As he is a true campus all-star and a senior majoring in computer science and creative computing. Benji stands out as a student leader who is sincerely dedicated to academic excellence, authentic leadership, and most importantly, fostering a valuable sense of belonging for others. His time with Residence Life and student housing was especially noteworthy, where in addition to his RA duties, he led both the McIlvaney and Upper Division Housing Commons Councils and earned the Housing Unification Board's President of the Year Award. One nominator wrote, "His warmth and dedication to his residents have made a profound impact, and his ability to build community is unparalleled. His time as Chief of Staff on the Student Senate exemplified his dedication to fellow students and the broader SMU community." Congratulations to Benji and to all of our Free Hafer recipients.
Our final Campus Life Award this evening is the Humphrey Lee Award. Here with us to present this award is Dr. Jennifer Jones, Executive Director for Student Development and Engagement, the Director of the Office of Social Change and Intercultural Engagement, and the Cultural Intelligence Officer for the Division of Student Affairs.
Good evening. The recipient of the Humphrey Lee Award is Kyra Oladeje. Sorry about that, Kyra. In her time at SMU, Kyra has proven to be well-deserving of this award. She is a Health and Society major here at SMU. She is a Hilltop Scholar and a Second Century Scholar and in the University Honors Program. She's a Research Lab Assistant, the President of the Virginia Snyder Commons Council, and Co-President of the African Student Association. One nominator shared that Kyra's unwavering commitment to mentorship, culture, engagement, and student development has left a lasting impact on SMU, making her deserving of this award. Kyra embodies the spirit of the Humphrey Lee Award through her exceptional leadership and service to the SMU community. Please join me in congratulating Kyra as the 2025 Humphrey Lee Award recipient.
It is now time for the presentation of SMU's most distinguished awards, the Presidential Awards of Excellence and the M Awards. I would like to welcome Dr. Casey Majay, along with Dr. R. Gerald Turner, to present these awards.
The Presidential Awards for Excellence were designed to recognize students who excel academically in addition to demonstrating outstanding ability in one of three specific areas: athletics, leadership, and volunteer service. This year, we honor 3 individuals who truly exemplify the criteria for these awards. Our first recipient is an outstanding student, athlete, and scholar. This individual is described as a hard worker, both in and outside of the classroom. She led her team to the conference championships and to a 7th place finish in the NCAA National Championship. She's a member of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee and a rowing representative to the ACC. She serves as the student representative to the Board of Trustees Athletics Committee, and her nominators describe her as smart, mature, and persistent. The 2025 Presidential Award of Excellence Scholar Athlete is Grace Knudsen. Now, Grace couldn't be with us this evening because she's out competing with our rowing team at the moment. So it's our privilege to accept the award on her behalf. The next Presidential Award of Excellence winner was described by her nominators as Miss SMU. She serves the campus community as a student representative to the Board of Trustees DEA Committee, a member of Chi Omega, a part of the Student Foundation, and as a student assistant in the Medieval Studies program. She's thoughtful, considerate, and compassionate, always working to serve and inspire the underclassmen that she works with. Congratulations to the 2025 Presidential Scholar Leader, Caroline Hall. Our final Presidential Award of Excellence recipient is part of the University Honors Program and will graduate with psychology and data science degrees. This individual's nominators shared that their leadership is defined by their ability to make meaningful change. She co-founded multiple organizations at SMU and in the greater Dallas community, and she's dedicated to empowering those around her. The 2025 Presidential Award of Excellence Scholar Volunteer is Sanaa Omar. She is not able to be with us this evening, so we will accept the award in her honor. The M Award is the most highly coveted recognition bestowed upon students, faculty, and staff at SMU. Each year, up to 10 students and 5 faculty or staff are selected to receive this honor. The recipients' efforts have been continuous during their years at SMU and are not limited to a narrow vested interest. The M Award honorees inspire others, giving unselfishly of their time and talents to make the university community and indeed the world a better place for all. This year, I'm excited to share that we will award our 1,000th M Award. Yeah. I'll begin with the faculty and staff M recipients, followed by the student honorees. Our first M recipient has worked at SMU for 35 years, advancing her leadership to her current role as Associate Vice President of Campus Services. She provided incredible and dedicated leadership during the pandemic, making sure our most vital services remained intact, and performs a similar function as a key leader in our emergency operations. Responsible for many services and programs that support and enrich campus life, she is an accomplished administrator known for her strong leadership, collaborative spirit, and sense of humor. And she's also a parent of a current SMU student. It's my pleasure to welcome to the stage our first recipient, none other than Allison Tweedy. Described as a true servant leader, our next recipient has served the Hilltop by fostering partnerships, expanding programming, and increasing retention amongst first-generation students. He consistently goes above and beyond to ensure that the First Generation Initiative has the resources to meet our students' needs. His nominators shared, he has changed the narrative for vulnerable students, helping them overcome obstacles and find true success on the Hilltop. Congratulations to Chris Myers. Our next recipient has dedicated over 35 years to Southern Methodist University through numerous leadership roles. She served the Dedman School of Law as an associate professor, associate dean, and served the university as associate provost. Her nominators share that she brings real-world expertise to her students through her teaching and consistently served as an advocate for student athletes through her committee work. Congratulations to our next M Award recipient, Dr. Julie Patterson Forrester Rogers. Our next M Award recipient is recognized as a dedicated student-centered professor whose impact resonates deeply with those he teaches. He has been recognized for his outstanding teaching with numerous awards, and his work has been cited over 10,000 times. His nominators praised his unwavering commitment to student success, highlighting his genuine care for the growth and future of SMU students. It's my pleasure to welcome to the stage our next award recipient, Mr. William Maxwell. Our final faculty and staff M Award recipient is known for his collaborative, thoughtful, and supportive leadership. Throughout his 34 years at SMU, this individual has demonstrated an outstanding commitment to students, staff, and faculty, despite facing various challenges in his role. His nominators describe his leadership as visionary and transformative, highlighting how his reach spans far beyond the Meadow School of the Arts to touch all areas of campus life. It's my pleasure to present our next M Award to Dr. Sam Holland. Congratulations again to our faculty and staff recipients. And now it's time to introduce this year's student winners. This student made an extraordinary impact on SMU through her leadership, service, and advocacy. In addition to holding a triple major, this individual has contributed to the SMU community through her role as student body vice president, work in international student and scholar services, and service to the Vickery Meadows Youth Development Foundation. Her nominators share that her dedication to informal and formal service inspires those around her to do the same. Our first Student M recipient is none other than Ms. Faith Bombito. This student has served the SMU community in a variety of areas, including the Student Foundation, Residence Life and Student Housing, Greek Life, and the Board of Trustees Student Affairs Committee. She has a unique ability to foster meaningful relationships with everyone she engages with, including faculty, staff, and students. Her nominators describe her as a selfless, caring, and impactful, writing that her contributions to SMU have made the university a better place for all. This M Award honors the achievements of Ms. Parini Shaw. Our next recipient spent their time at SMU leading transformative initiatives through his work as a student body president. His nominators described him as empathetic and humble, sharing that every decision he makes as a campus leader is rooted in fairness and transparency. In addition to his work as student body president, he's a Hunt Scholar, was president of Sigma Nu, led the Tate Lecture Series for Student Foundation, and has served on multiple advisory boards. It's my pleasure to welcome to the stage, there he is, Mr. Michael Castle. This next recipient's leadership qualities are admirable and far-reaching. She conducted research in Vietnam and volunteered throughout the DFW area. She's a student senator, a Caswell leadership coach, and the founder of Circle K International Chapter here at SMU. Her dedicated commitment to service goes beyond the walls of campus, and the impact of her servant leadership will be felt long beyond her time on the Hilltop. Congratulations to the M Award recipient, Ms. Vivian Tai. Our next M recipient truly embodies what it means to be a world changer. He has exemplified service through his commitment to both SMU and Dallas. He has served as an engaged Dallas student director, a resident assistant, and a focused small group leader. His nominators share that he is set apart by his dedication to serving others. Please join me in recognizing M Award recipient, Jonathan Liu. Our next student recipient is described by her nominators as inclusive, welcoming, and selfless. She's a natural leader who strives to help others succeed. In her time on the Hilltop, she has been a Connect mentor, a student representative to the Board of Trustees Student Affairs Committee, and the co-president of the African Student Association. She spent her time on campus uplifting others, and her positive contributions will be felt long after she leaves the Hilltop. It's my pleasure to bring to the stage, not just stand up, Ms. Sue Kokoricha. Next, we recognize a senior described as positive, inspiring, and kind. This Mustang served the SMU community as a member of the Dedman College Undergraduate Council, as president of the Student Foundation, and as a student ambassador. Graduating with degrees in biological sciences and psychology, she spent her 4 years on the Hilltop balancing a dedication to academic excellence with a genuine heart for making SMU a better place for all. This M Award goes to none other than Amanda Jassic. Our next M Award recipient is a member of Gamma Phi Beta, the Vice President of Hilltop Motorsports, and has served Crum Commons as a resident assistant for the past 3 years. Her nominator shared that she makes every space that she enters a better environment and that she has demonstrated a continuous commitment to formal and informal leadership in her time on campus. Her deep commitment to not only her personal growth, but also the growth of those around her makes her more deserving for this award. Congratulations, M recipient Charity Robinson. This next Mustang will leave their mark on SMU, having served on the Board of Trustees, Student Senate, and the University Conduct Council. This Hunt Scholar founded not one, but 2 businesses during his time on the Hilltop, while also balancing a commitment to academic excellence. His nominators shared that his curious and service-oriented leadership embodies the spirit of SMU. This next M Award goes to Jude Lugo. It is an honor to recognize our final Student M Award recipient. Nominators describe this student as uplifting, generous, and supportive. This first-generation student served SMU through his leadership in the Lyle Thrive Scholars Program and the Society of Hispanic Professional Engineers. He's a Hilltop Scholar, a Redmond Foundation Scholar, and a SMU Distinguished Scholar, but his impact reaches far beyond academics. The final M Award honors Arath Dominguez. Congratulations again to all of our 2025 award recipients. Let's give them another round of applause. I'd now like to exercise a moment of personal privilege. Before we conclude our recognition of this year's M recipients, I want to take a moment to acknowledge an individual who has served the SMU and Dallas community tirelessly for 30 years. This individual has served on the Dallas Citizen Council, the American Council on Education, the National Association of Independent Colleges and Universities, and he co-chaired the Knight Commission for 10 years. He opened the George W. Bush Presidential Library in 2013, spearheaded one of the university's most successful capital campaigns, and ushered the Mustangs into a new era in 2024 when we joined the Athletic Coast Conference. During his tenure at the university, he himself has presented 444 M Awards. It goes without saying that this individual has shaped countless world changers. Please join me in honoring President R. Gerald Turner for 30 years of outstanding service and leadership to Southern Methodist University.
That's going to be a hard one to follow up. Sorry, y'all. Thank you to Dr. Turner and Dr. Majay. We would like to congratulate all the recipients this evening. It is very clear that SMU embodies a community that excels in scholarship, leadership, and service. A special thank you to all of the family members of the award recipients for joining us this evening, both in person and online. We ask that the M Award, Presidential Awards of Excellence, and John L. Freehafer recipients gather near the front of the stage at the end of the program for pictures. Now, please join me in welcoming SMU's own Performers Collective to close our program by leading us in singing Varsity. Folks, that's the conclusion of our program. Congratulations to everybody, and enjoy Hilltop Excellence Weekend.
if we can have all the M Award recipients and Presidential Award recipients come to the stage.